Venus, the brightest planet in the sky. For the mythology, Venus is a Roman goddess of love and beauty. Although originally a vegetation goddess and a patroness of gardens and vineyards, later under Greek influence she was equated with Aphrodite and assumed many of her aspects. Venus is also the daughter of Jupiter. Her cult originated from Arthea and Lavinum and Latium. The oldest temple known of Venus dates back to 239 BCE. Venus' important rose politically with rulers such as Julius Caesar. Also, Julius Caesar built a temple for her in 46 BCE. She was also honored in the temple of Mars, Altar. And the last great temple of Venus was built by the Emperor Hadrianus near the Colosseum in 135 CE.
Venus has an Earth mass of 0.815 and a diameter that is 7,521 miles, which is about 95% of Earth's diameter. Its farthest point from us is 0.73 astronomical units, which is about 67,691,556 miles. Its closest point is 0.72 astronomical units, which is about 66,783,111 miles. Now, let's take a look inside Venus. The atmosphere is made up of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. The maximum surface temperature in degrees Fahrenheit is 864, with a minimum of negative 173 degrees. The planet is a large rolling plain with two highland areas the size of Earth's continents. The name of those two highlands are Ishtar Terra and Aphrodite Terra.
Maxwell Montes on Ishtar Terra is the planet's highest peak. Also, thanks to U.S. probe Magellan, we uncovered much of the terrain, finding huge active volcanoes, large solidified lava flows, and a vast number of meteorite craters. These craters go from less than a mile to over 99 miles across. There is possible tectonic activity as well. 85% of the planetary surface is volcanic rock and there is no climate change. There is a possible active geology and a weak magnetic field. A little bit more information about the atmosphere. It appears to be relatively clear until the cloud deck starts about 50 kilometers above the surface. The clouds are composed of sulfuric acid and various other corrosive compounds, and the atmosphere contains little water. Venus' positions are almost completely upside down, and Venus is the only planet in our entire solar system that rotates backwards, clockwise instead of counterclockwise like the other planets.
How did we even discover Venus? Funny story, actually. Venus was always in the sky for us. It was the second brightest planet. The first brightest was the moon. But anyways, it was pretty unclear to see who saw it first. Although we are pretty sure some ancient people saw it, like probably a few centuries, many centuries ago. All right, onto the probe listing. We'll start by categorizing it with recent missions, and they are Vesper, Akatsuki, Venus Express, Cassini, Galileo, and Magellan. And the landers are Venera 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 were mostly successful, 13, 14, and 15, and 16. Did you know a day on Venus lasts longer than a year? It takes 243 Earth days to make rotate once on its axis. The planet's orbit around the Sun takes 225 Earth days, compared to Earth's 365. Venus is often called the Earth's sister planet. Earth and Venus are very similar in size, with only a 638-kilometer difference in diameter. Venus having 81.5% of the Earth's mass, both also have a central core, a molten mantle, and a crust. Venus rotates counterclockwise, also known as retrograde rotation. Venus is the second brightest object in the sky. Atmospheric pressure on Venus is 92 times greater than it is on Earth. Venus is also known as the morning star and evening star, being named Lucifer and Vesper by the Romans. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. A detailed study by Venus is currently underway. The Russians sent the first mission to Venus. And at one point, it was through a thought Venus might be a tropical paradise.